Hey guys, and now I was sitting there thinking to myself, and actually I was answering a couple PMs, and a few questions came up on the subject, that subject being the AK-47 rifle. Okay, if you followed my channel for a while, you would know, what my thoughts generally are about this weapons platform and how I feel about it. So it got me thinking, why do I love the AK-47? I was thinking more and more about it. Why do I love the AK-47? Well, first off, I am a right-handed person, and really, for a weapons platform that is generally caters more to the lefty, you think that'd be a little bit of a strike on why I choose, this weapon system that I do. Magazines, much larger and heavier, carry less ammo in general. That short fat bullet that is effective 200 to 300 yards. I've spent time shooting. Well, I've been shooting for quite some time now. I've definitely spent a good amount of years shooting. And I've used various different weapons platforms in the semi-automatic version. Be it the AR or M16 AR-15 M4 platform, or maybe the M1A1 or M14 platform, FNFAL. Spent some time firing on that platform, although I do not own an FNFAL. It is a weapons platform, a rifle that I really do like, and eventually would like to add it to my collection, so to speak. Various other rifles like SKSs and Mini 14s and the list goes on and on. AR-10s, AR platform. There's lots of rifles and weapon systems out there for different people. And there's quite a few that I do really enjoy and have a love for. Most of them I just spoke about. But, what is the positives of this rifle platform for me? It's not, I'm going to title this Why the AK-47, but really, it's why do I love the AK-47? There's always just been something about this rifle that has attracted me to it. Be it even prior to me ever firing this rifle weapon system. Some say it's an ugly gun, the gun of the bad guy, whatever, however it's viewed, in this country or around the world, which is different in this country than around the world from some people, being the evil gun. When you get to slower reloads, with this system, me being right-handed, just like anything, you spend time on it and you need to practice and learn and really learn how to use whatever you're using. That's something I've preached many, many times. No matter what rifle you use, be it a bolt-action Mosin Nagant, just like my buddy Prepper 1776, speaks about, with the Mosin Nagant, why bother wasting your time learning to be proficient with that? I will have my semi-automatic rifle. Well, I personally believe, you try to be as proficient with as many rifle systems or as many weapon systems as possible can. That's just me. You never know when you're going to have a bolt-action, mil-serp rifle in your hand that dates back to the turn of the end of the 18th century. you know, primarily a World War II surplus weapon. You never know when you're going to have that in your hands, and you best know how to use it. Especially if you're planning on using a semi-auto, you best know how to use that rifle. Why would I choose this? Why do I love this? Like I said, I was attracted to this rifle for some reason visually, back before I ever even fired it. This weapon does have a lot of functionality to it. It is a very simple system. You know, breaks down in seconds. Reassemble it in seconds. As far as, like I said, being right-handed, slower reloads and stuff like that. You know, I don't think that makes much of a difference, just as long as you know how to use that system, so you spend time with it. It's a bullet that doesn't go that far, you know, that's not that accurate. I mean, you know, that's what they say about this rifle. I mean, like I said, you spend time and you practice specifically with a rifle, an AK-47 system or a specific rifle, you can get pretty proficient with that and accurate with that. But, you know, that bullet's only going to go so far. It's got great penetration. Like I said, it's a fat, short bullet. You know, these magazines are heavy, they're big. You know, why do I love and choose this rifle? To me, it's just a beautiful piece of art. You know, this thing, you know, like I said, I was attracted to it visually before I ever even fired one. But when I did fire it, you know, I just even more developed my love for this rifle. It is just an awesome rifle weapon system. You know, it's not for everybody. You know, some people may buy or purchase or try to use this rifle, and it just may not be for them, even though, you know, they may enjoy it, but it just, you know, to each his own. Everybody, you know, has their own loves and hates and all that good stuff. But this thing has just always been a very comfortable, accurate, to me, accurate, comfortable, sorry, I didn't mean accurate, reliable, pretty accurate when you know how to use it, rifle. Okay? And I've enjoyed this rifle for quite some time. I've been firing these for quite some time. Doesn't take away my love for other weapon systems in general. I like collecting firearms. I love shooting different firearms. I always have, always will. But I've just always had this love for this rifle. You know, I do have 6 of these different AK-47 variants nowadays. You know, and there is one thing that I do not own when we're looking at the AK platform is an AK-74. You know, like I said, I do own 6 of these, all AK-47 rifles, but I do look, and I have for a while, I just haven't, no pun intended, pulled the trigger on purchasing an AK-74, but look for that to happen sometime in the near future. I do want to get myself an AK-74. I am pretty interested in that 5.45 round, and just sizing the two up, comparing them. You know, we all know the similarities of the rifle. And I'm sure I will love that rifle equally, because it's not just the 7.62 bullet, but it's the weapon system in general. I really just love this rifle. So this video, guys, it's kind of just, you know, I was doing some thinking, talking to some people, and you know, I just felt like throwing out a video there, me talking about this rifle a little bit. You know, I've done a lot of research, studying on this rifle, and the variants. You know, this thing, going down to the magazines, I mean, the magazines have character all the different variants and different magazines you can find, and being built nowadays, newer ones. Hopefully some quality American-made polymer mags. Finally, see some out there. But even just finding these mags and collecting them, it's kind of the same with the rifle. They all have their own identities, their own little nuances about them. And you know, this is just a rifle that I have loved for a long, long time. I will continue, and it's just me. It just fits me. This weapon, this rifle just fits my style of shooting. It's just so comfortable in my hand. I don't know how to explain it, guys, but I've always had a love for this rifle. Now, so I just wanted to throw that out there, just talking about why I love the AK platform or the AK-47. You know, like I said, I've always been pro about other weapon systems out there. But I just, when it comes down to it, I love to have, you know, an AK-47 by my side. And that's pretty much it, guys. And while we're on the subject of AK-47s too, man, I like these things stock as can be, you know, and I don't mind modding them up a little bit. I don't need to turn my AK-47 into an AR-15 platform. There's nothing wrong with taking an AK, you know, and adding a white light, you know, a couple different things, possibly, you know, a sight, an optic to it. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But I do like also just that standard straight iron sight AK-47. So guys, it's just me, Gunner Run 13, babbling this afternoon, on a rifle that I love. And we'll continue for quite some time. So I just want to throw that video out there, guys. Gunner Run 13, AK-47, and why I love the AK-47. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Like I said, I got a video on the Becker PK9 coming up tomorrow, so look forward to that tomorrow. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later.